Uh-oh, it froze. Just kidding. Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you create a life and a business that you absolutely love. On today's episode, we're talking all about why I kept my day job when I quit my day job. Say, what? That makes no sense. Let me explain. But before I do, let me just preface with this. Respect your damn boundaries. I am bagged today. I'm so tired. Why? I didn't respect my boundaries. I have this rule, many rules. Running an online business, I keep my phone hours 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That should be enough, right? Well, last night I did not respect my boundaries and I was on my phone after 8 p.m., got no sleep, and now I'm bagged. Don't really care. Sitting around in the sun today drinking coffee, but that's why I look like this, a little tired. And I also have a pimple. Probably not because of the sleep. I'm guessing it's because I haven't been taking my supplements, my liver cleansing support, the liver to cleanse out extra estrogen, that sort of thing. So I'm showing up today all sorts of imperfection because I have committed to going live every single day of this series, How I Quit My Day Job, and I'm not about to let you down because of a little old pimple or because I'm tired. I've had my coffee, so I'm good to go. So what I'm sharing today is why the heck would I keep a minimum wage job while I was making the big bucks with my own business? Let me explain. All right, I like to say the day I quit my day job, but the truth is I had many jobs. Like you, if you're a health professional, you might be working in clinics, you might be working all over the place. I don't know where you're working, but where I was working, I was a part-time food rep, I was a corporate wellness dietitian, I was working at a medical clinic, I was in another clinic because they asked me and I said yes, and it was a good opportunity and an opportunity to make money. And I was working in a health food store. Crazy, right? Who has that many jobs? I did, and I know a lot of you guys do too. That's what happens when we're health professionals or health coaches. We say yes to opportunities and money because that's what we're trained to say. That was my money story. No longer. So let's get into it. Why I kept my minimum wage, lowest paying job when I quit all the rest and went full time with my business and was making more than enough with my business is because community, working for yourself can get lonely. Now we have all these communities online. If you have a business coach or a supportive home environment, there's lots of ways to be supported. It's not saying if you run your business, you have to have a casual gig. That's just what I chose to do because I got to go in every second Wednesday and be around this amazing group of people. And what I did, the number one thing that I did when I went on my 90-day escape plan to quit my day job was to write down where all my energy was going and rate it from 1 to 10. 1 being totally drained me. I didn't want to be doing this ever again. 10 being I love it. I'm going to keep doing it. Let's go. So the health food store actually scored an 8 or a 9. And not every day. If I worked retail every day, I would hate that. But I knew if I worked every second Wednesday, that could stay in my life. And what did it do to fill my needs? Well, it gave me community. I would go into this health food store and I would feel loved. The staff members were amazing. The customers were great. I was able to use a part of my brain that maybe I didn't in my business. So a couple of things here. If you have a full-time job that you can't wait to quit, a little mindset shift until the day that you do quit. Switch from I hate my job, I can't wait to get out of here, to I am grateful for this opportunity. It's getting me to my deepest desires. It is a temporary position and I'm grateful every day. So that's what I do with my other positions, my higher paying jobs, or the ones that like my food rep job that I really wasn't happy in, but I loved the income and there were other great things. Instead of saying, I hate this, I can't wait to quit it, I was grateful. It's paying its dues. And if you're running your business full time, I don't know about you, but often owning a business, I get this thought of, oh my gosh, I'm quitting everything and I just want to work at a coffee shop. I don't want any responsibility. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Write in the comments if you're a business owner and you get this feeling. ladies once a month or once in a while. It's the entrepreneurial journey, right? So I definitely get that. So instead of quitting my job and working at a coffee shop, I just work every second Wednesday at the health food store. And what this does is it gets me out of my head, into the moment, out of my business. Because this is something that business owners often struggle with. They're so deep in their business that they're actually not working on it. They're working in it. And it's this nitty gritty overwhelm. So that's what this does. When I work every second Wednesday at the health food store, it gets me out of my business into the present moment, and it really, really solidifies that I don't want to be working retail full time, that how much I can actually make with my business. I no longer want to charge my time for money. So it's solidifying all the things that I don't want, but more importantly, it's giving me the things that I do want too, which is a community, a Christmas party, an amazing network physically in the city that I'm in. So I just asked for exactly what I needed. I needed, I wanted every second Wednesday and the flexibility if I was away. I wasn't a staff member that they really needed. I was just kind of a support. I could come in and cover people's vacation if they wanted, and I wanted. And it's also financially, it decreases your stress. So owning your business, yes, I've had 5K months, but I've also had $1,000 months. It's up and down, and it's a constant, it's the unknown. So having this part-time, very casual gig with an amazing support network and boss, if I ever needed a little bit extra cash, I could pick up an extra shift or two. And what that's going to do is keep me out of overwhelm, keep me out of stress, because that is a money block for entrepreneurs. Is once you get into that stressful, holy shit, where's this money coming from? That's a money repellent like no other. Same with clients. If you have a plan of action to make your freedom number, or say it's $3,000 that you want a month, and you need to sign on exactly that many clients, and say one decides, oh, this isn't for me, and doesn't sign on, and then your whole system's messed up. You don't want to get into that situation. So a couple things you can do there is your freedom number bigger than you actually need, as well as don't rely on just one revenue stream. I'm a fan of the multiple revenue streams. So a little bit more on why I kept my day job. So it's community. It's a supportive group of beautiful humans. It's actually in my industry. So it was constant at the health food store. I was constantly learning all of these client testimonials and clients coming back and purchasing things. So it's increasing my confidence in the industry of health. That's what I preferred. You could get a part-time or casual gig completely out of your realm, out of your field, because sometimes it's nice to totally turn your brain off of that and into something else, like working at a sports store or a coffee shop. And that being said, I no longer educate on health and wellness. I teach health coaches how to run their businesses. So now my part-time health food store is actually out of my zone of genius, or the realm that I'm teaching on, which is really cool because I am at heart nourish. I love telling people what to eat. I take that back. I love inspiring people on how to grow their own food and all of that. So moving into this new realm of coaching, I have a little bit of, am I going to miss it? Nope. I've got all my Nourish passive stuff set up, and I can still do it in my own life. Plus I have this little community where I can still be involved in nutrition. So yeah, out of all of my jobs, it was the one that paid me the least. So it was close to minimum wage. It was retail. It was like, if you look at it on paper compared to all my other jobs as a food rep, I had all the flexibility in the world. I made my own schedule. I was making a shit ton of money. Why did I keep the health food store over that? Well, I was working by myself. I had a huge territory and it wasn't fulfilling. So those weren't the needs that I needed. I get that within my business, right? All that responsibility. And so that's all that I did. No fancy footwork here. I just listed out all of my, what I was doing at the time, which was way too much. And then rated it from 1 to 10 with energy drainer or energy giver. And then I decided what to keep. So if you are on the fence of leaving your job, if you're a health coach and you're in multiple areas, that's how you pick and choose what you're going to keep. and what you're going to let go of. And you need to let go of the good to make room for the great. Absolutely. Okay. Any other tidbits? Write in the comments if you have any specific questions on how to run a business online, how specifically I quit my day job, the 4-step process. I did, and you can too. I've got lots of videos going each and every day, new live videos. So if you are a health coach, specifically a dietitian, that's who I've been attracting, because guess what? Your vibe attracts your tribe, and I was a dietitian. I did my training as a dietitian and taught in nutrition, so that's who I'm attracting. My first 2 clients for this business venture, dietitians. Imagine that. That's not to say I can't work with you if you're a yoga teacher. I'm also a yoga teacher. Or if you are a Pilates instructor. You just have to be a health coach. So basically, my 90-day escape plan is for those who already have a business. They've had their one foot in the door for years, treating it as a hobby. You're sick and tired of treating your business as a hobby. You want to treat it as your full-time career, make enough money so you're not stressed out, and some, as well as do it very efficiently. I had a call this morning, and some of the pain points of this health coach were she didn't know what to do like with the computer. I can teach you all that, no problem. I figured it all out, my website, everything. One of my 8 tips to growing your business now is don't struggle with the shit that you don't need to. There is an expert in every area. Work in your zone of genius. And then a special bonus for my fall students is actually rights to all of the stuff I've created within Nourish. So if you are a health coach and your signature program and what we're going to sell for you is a weight loss program, you actually have access to all my material to adapt for yourself, or just use my ebooks, my groups, all of that. All right. So like I said at the beginning of the show, I am bagged today from not respecting my boundaries. So if you, whether you're an online business coach or you're just a human, which all of us are, respect your boundaries. Make them. That's the first step, is make boundaries. Like mine's 8 to 8. I'm only allowed on my phone 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Otherwise, this happens. I don't sleep because I'm so excited about communicating. And I sometimes whenever I'm in a launch mode, I get like this because I'm so passionate. So now more than ever, I need to respect my boundaries. So do me a favor, you guys. If you see me on Instagram or Facebook after 8 p.m. my time, call me out. Comment. If you see me posting something after 8 p.m., say, excuse me, get the F off your phone and do some mindfulness shit so you can show up the next day fully. Okay? Call me out. Let me know too in the comments, what are some of your boundaries to keep yourself healthy and happy? Some more of mine besides 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to keep my business running efficiently are, of course, nutrition. I wake up every morning and I have, before anything, I have warm water with apple cider vinegar or lemon. That just gets the digestive system going. I also make sure I have a shake every day. That's something that I do. Because as we get busy as business owners or as humans, we forget what to do. So I just have these simple things. This is what all my programs are based on as well, that we do every day. So those are some of mine, as well as I make sure I take my supplements twice a day. I make sure to get outside. So I just have this little checklist of things that if I'm so busy, even on like my busiest days or like today when I'm so exhausted, I just think, okay, what do I got to do to feel just a little bit better? Okay, yeah, I can drink my lemon water. That's not such a big deal. Oh, that feels good. What else can I do? Oh, I can make a shake. I can do this. I can put fat in my coffee so that I'm sustained for longer. And it's just these little things when we're so beat up and bogged down that it doesn't take full craziness. Otherwise, like if I tried to go to the gym today or something that I really didn't want to do, I just wouldn't do it. So we got to add things in, small little things in for success. So anyone in the Halifax area, every second Wednesday, I'm at the Healthy Bug in Halifax. They are freaking amazing there. I love them. First Monday of every month, they have a 15% off too. So that's actually my casual gig that I love. And it's an amazing community. When I go in there, everyone's so loving. So that's what I do. Like your part-time jobs, how you decide if you're going to keep shit or not is if it feels good or if it feels no good. As well as setting boundaries. I only work every second Wednesday, and then when I want more shifts, I ask, or if someone asks me, can you fill in this vacation? I don't say yes right away. I make sure and I check, is it okay with my schedule? And the only time that shit hits the fan is when I don't respect my boundaries and I work there too much, because then it throws off my own business and energy. So definitely set up your boundaries, and you get to decide. You create this life that you live and the business that you run. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Steph, and I help people like you create a life and a business that you love. If you're not quite ready to quit your day job, head on over to the link in my bio. This is our free community group for wellness junkies. Work smarter, not harder. If you are in fact ready to quit your day job, I'm your gal. I got 2 more seats, and one could be yours. If you want to quit by January 2018, we take a 90-day span and plan out your escape plan. And what we do is a 4-step process, the exact process I did, and you can too. So this is for you if you are a health coach, sick and freaking tired of putting your business on the back burner. You're ready to give it a full-time go. You want this to be your career. You don't want it to be just a hobby. Oh, what do you do for a living? Well, I work here. Oh, and I also have my business. No more of that, okay? 1 foot in doesn't work. I did it for 5 years. It freaking sucks. You end up being exhausted, burnt out, devalued, and scattered energy. So make a decision today. Are you going to use your business? Are you going to go full time in your business, or are you going to just dabble? Whatever you decide, accept that, and don't expect something different when you're not putting out that effort. It's perfectly fine if you want to dabble in your business, but call it that. Don't be upset when you don't get clients. If you're not putting love and energy in your business, it's not going to give it back, okay? So if you are ready to quit your day job, if you go to work every day and you're on your phone wishing you were doing your own stuff, or if you stay up late at night, burn yourself to the ground working evenings and weekends on your job because you're going to work full time, then you're passionate about it. If you're doing your job, your business, when you're burnt out and scattered, imagine if you would do it every morning when you woke up and you were full of energy, okay? It's possible. You get to choose. And bonus for fall students, you guys get access to all my Nourish stuff. So that's freaking incredible. When I got my first program, when I partnered with somebody given to me, it was like a whole new world, because I had just spent years perfecting my program, and it took all that energy. So it's not let go of your ego. Partnering with people was the best thing I could have done. It's amazing. When you run your business, you want to partner with people, you want to leverage shit, you want to get passive, you want to get residual, you want to have multiple income streams, so that on days when you don't sleep, you can, in fact, just drink coffee and sit on your deck in the sun. You don't want to be a slave to your business, because why do we go into business? For freedom, to run our own schedule. So the last thing you want to be doing is running your own business and have your business running you, right? So that's another thing that I'm super passionate about. I do 10-day meditations. Crazy, I know, I'm a little wacky. But what does this mean for my business? Well, I have to have everything in my business, all my visions have to be in alignment with, can I go away for 10 days and will my business still run? June last year, I did this successfully. And that's when, holy shit, this is possible. I had passive stuff going on. I had a Nourish team of ambassadors selling while I was gone and processing orders. So that's my vision. You figure out yours, but I'll tell you, it is possible to really leverage those passive and residual streams and get things automated and get systems in place. Not so you can fuck off and go sleep on the beach. Like, that's not what we do. I'm not a lazy person. I work very hard, but I choose to work smarter, not harder. And you see this all the time, and it actually kind of pisses me off. All these posts with like people laying on beaches and, hey, come join my tribe and you can do this too. That's just kind of false reality. So whatever tickles your fancy, if that gets you going, if that gets you excited, then awesome. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not lying to you. It does take work. However, we can do it very specifically so that it's organized. You have a complete system. You're not wasting your time on stupid stuff that doesn't need to actually happen. All of these sales funnels and everything, if that makes you nervous and that's a block and that's why you're not going forward with your business, step back. What are you good at? You are a health coach. What are your specialties? What are you passionate about? What's your personal story? Females, if you're selling to a female, they buy because of emotion. They do not buy because it comes with this, this, and this. They buy because they've connected to your story and you've identified a pain point or a struggle that they need solved. So humans, basic human behavior, we buy things because it's moving us away from pain or it's getting us closer to pleasure, right? So that's why people purchase. So don't worry about these crazy sales funnels. Do you open up your emails anymore from all these random people? I sure don't. So take a step back. You can get started today, no website. You can get started today, no sales funnel, no email list. Just get started, which is getting clear. You write out where all your energy is going. If you try to pile on more stuff or you're starting your business and your cup's already full, you're going to just overflow off the top and shit's gonna hit the fan. So before you do anything, empty out your cup. List where all your energy is going, rate it 1 to 10, 1 being a drainer, 10 being I freaking love this, I wanna keep it in my life. And keep the top 5 things. And then you can fill it back up. And most importantly, niche down. You are no longer a health coach. You are no longer a fitness professional or a dietitian. Nobody hires you because you are a dietitian. They hire you because you help them cut cravings without counting calories. They don't hire you because you are a fitness professional. They hire you because you help them drop 10 pounds without stepping foot in the gym. Okay? The more specific, the better. That's step number 2 that we do. Step number 3 is to declare what you want. So, and figure out what you're going to do with it. If it's just fluff, if you're just thinking, oh, a little extra money would be nice, I think I could work for myself, that's how you'll stay. Determine your actual number, your freedom number, what you want to make per month. You can even split it up into per week. This can be an extra $1,000 a month. This can be $5,000 a month. This can be 3. It's your number, but what that number reflects and communicates with the universe and the world is that you're serious. And then once you have that number, where's that money going to go? Why the heck are you doing it in the first place? Allocate the money. It's going to go to this, this, and this. And don't just put it all towards your student loan and your debt, because that's not really a purposeful living is, I'm going to make money to pay off my student loan. Boring, right? So allocate where that money's going so that it's reality. It's not just this fluff of an idea of, oh, wouldn't that be nice to go sit on the beach? Last little rant and topic for today for you health coaches. You're allowed to change up what you teach on. What you teach on is something that you have expertise in. You can't just teach on something that you know nothing about. So you have to actually know your shit. Number 2 is, do you have a personal story with it? You don't have to have a personal story, but it makes it so much easier to sell. All you do is share. So that, and you can change. And then the 3rd is just to get super specific. So like I've been saying, you're not a yoga teacher anymore. You're not a dietitian. You are specific. If you were to do a 30-minute education session right now, webinar, what would you teach on? Okay. If you say health and fitness, nobody's going to come. Why would they come? People don't come for randomness. They come because you're going to solve a specific problem and you're hitting their specific pain point and you're offering them a solution. Think back to the last thing you bought, specifically online. Why did you buy it? Was it because it was this, this random post that said, buy my program, you'll get healthy? No. It was, do you have painful periods and are your hormones imbalanced? Oh my gosh, yes, that's me. You're not alone. I've been like this too. And it goes into a story. oh, I can offer you a solution, right? Think back to what you last purchased and guarantee it was something specific. It made you feel special. And totally getting off topic, this is not even what we were talking about, but that's how you can tell that you're in your right niche, is if you are staying up at night, like I did last night, dreaming of it, thinking of it, if your friends and family are constantly asking you and you're actually happy to share. For years, I was kind of bitter, I'm not gonna lie, about health and fitness. Everyone would ask me for advice, and I actually was just like, buy my shit or get off the pot. Like, I don't really want to share for free. That's kind of shitty energy. Nobody wants to be around that. Whereas now I'm like, frick yeah, I want to help you quit your job. Frick yeah, I want to help you make more money. Sure, I'll share for free, because if I'm helping you, then great. And you know what that does is it gets people to like, know, and trust you, and then they're going to buy your stuff. All right, rant. Obviously, I found my niche because I can't stop talking about it, dreaming about it, and helping people. It's really freaking amazing. And how cool is it to help people quit their day jobs? I'm stuck, and I help people like you create a life and a business that you love. Want to see Frankie? Come here, bud. Come here. Come on. Here he comes. This is one of my whys why I want to stay home. Is this little monkey? Come here, buddy. Just went to the lake. And where are ya? All right, we can't even see you, bud. There you are. Gotta work 2 cameras here. All right, you see him? There you are, bud. So that's one of the main reasons every day where I'm just like, yep, I need to work from home because I want to be with that monkey and live this lifestyle. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave me a comment, shoot me a message. If you have any topics that you would love covered on this series, how I quit my day job, and you can too. Talk to you later.